Hello and welcome back to the Football Flynn show. And today, I know it's a long time no see after my confirmation. First of all, going into secondary school, and then loads of football when I came back, finals and all. So it's good to be back now in the YouTube making now. But I was supposed to do a show on the Serie A kits before my confirmation and all, so now I get the chance to actually sit down and do it on tonight, so I'll get to see what it is like with all the kits, and then obviously the new games and transfers, because there has been a lot since my last show on the Prem kits. So let's get right into it. Let's go. Straight with it is over to the Serie A kits. Now, the Serie A kits is a good one because it's always a good topic to go on to, because they always have good kits. It's just a fact half the time, so it's always good. But so yeah, I'm just gonna say that, to be honest. Now, before that, because I don't want to go into all the kits straight away, like there has been a lot. The matches, probably starting a wee bit on the Prem. There's been a couple of hectic games. Man City bet Leicester 1-0. Liverpool bet Leeds 3-0, and Struček for Leeds got red carded. Yeah, red carded. And it was a very bad challenge. And the young boy, he I think it was like a dislocated ankle. It was a dislocated ankle, and it's like that would be sore. But then Odson Edouard, Man United, Newcastle. Let's just go into that. Debut brace for Ronaldo, 47th minute, and then to make it 1-0, and then Ronaldo scores a second one. He's going to have a lot of goals this season, considering where he is, and United want that. He that's 2 goals in his first game. But then other people have did that as well. Speaking about the Celtic man himself, Odson Edouard, and that was very good from him against Tottenham Hotspur. They were unbeaten, Tottenham, before they came to Crystal Palace, and 3-0. Tanganga got red carded. Zaha scored a pen. Probably expect Zaha to score a goal. And then Odson Edouard comes on the 84th minute, actually. Yeah, 84th minute, scores. Within his first two touches, takes one touch and bangs it. Wasn't the greatest of goals, but he guided it into the bottom right corner of the keeper's bottom left. But and then you're like, oh my god. And then a couple of minutes later, you could say 6, 7, 8, 9, probably about 9, he scores another with a better one that he bulleted into the top. Lloris got a hand to it, but to be fair, that was a very nice goal from Edouard, especially the way that he just came from Celtic. Now, many people will be saying, why couldn't he do this for Celtic? And I was one of those. I was like, why couldn't he just do that for Celtic there? Score 2 goals in 10 minutes in the Prem against one of the best sides you could have, well, not the best side, but like Tottenham. Like, they have like Harry Kane, Son and all, but some of them weren't on. But to be fair to him, he still scored 2 goals in his debut, matching Ronaldo. And then that kind of ties it up there, to be honest. Moving on to Celtic. Celtic bet Ross County. They bet them 3-0. The new Carter Vickers scored his debut goal against Ross County, and then Ayeti, who was getting slated a couple of times at half time for not moving much, he got 2 then. But Carter Vickers whatever you want to call him. He came from a club that was Hoops in America, that green and white across kit and all, and loads of people found this out on Twitter and all and went crazy about it because they knew that Carter Vickers came from this club that had the same kit as Celtic, and it was just like, he comes to Celtic now, he's playing for the club green and white as well. Like, what a coincidence. So like, yeah, but it was nice to see him get a goal. The goals always came late though against Ross County. 3 of them came after the 60th minute or the 64th minute, because that's when the man I just said scored, Carter Vickers, who scored an actually brilliant goal, and then Ayeti with 2. Probably wouldn't have expected that, but sure. Let's move right on to the kits now. Finally, get to crack open the Serie A kits this season. Starting off, Atalanta's kit. Now, Atalanta's kit was good this season, and it is a nice kit, to be fair to him. It is like, it's always nice for Atalanta, black and blue, typical, and that's why I am gonna reset this board, because I was having a wee fiddle with it around the last day and thought, John, I'll look at it, but then I might change it. So let's just categorize the categories here. Worst, which no kit's going down in worst, pretty much, I'm guessing. Then you've got not bad, I suppose. Not bad, Dabton. Not bad. And then you've got decent, would you say? Yeah, we'll say decent. Oh my god, this keeps happening. This is so annoying. Decent. And then you've got good and goat. Good and goat. Yeah, that'll do it now. And well, I'm going to put Atalanta actually straight in good, because it's always a good kit from them. Always a brilliant kit from Atalanta, and they can just produce a good one, you know. So I'm gonna go with good. Next up on the list is, let me just skip down all the way here to Bologna's kit. Bologna's kit is actually a nice one. You can't see the full kit in this, I'm pretty sure, but it's bricks in the background as their city. It's like kind of, the kit's based after their city, because their city was like very, how'd you say it, was made of bricks, basically, you could say. But sure, that is actually good for them, and the kit turns out quite nice, actually. I like the design, and it features the additional red and blue vertical stripes, and then with the bricks as well, that categorizes the city's architecture, makes the shirt fascinating. It does make the shirt better, to be fair. So I'm gonna put that straight away in decent, because I'm not gonna fit every kit in good or goat, so like I'll put it straight in there. Moving on to Cagliari, same thought again, brilliant kit. They've went a wee bit different up the side, like Chelsea here on the left, but yeah, they didn't change it too much, and it's still quite a nice kit, so that's going straight and decent as well, but behind Bologna's. Empoli just got promoted to the Serie A this season and bet Juventus, and it was a very bad result for Juventus, and their shirt kind of states it. Their shirts, you can see imprinted in the back is a lion. Let's see, this kit, the black one, lion. So like, the lion stands out for them, because they kind of would call themselves the Lions, kind of. And it is a lovely kit, because I love the lion in the background. That's going straight into goat. Now there is going to be a lot of goat kits in this tier maker, because Serie A kits are lovely. Moving on to Fiorentina, this kit is actually, you look at it and say that's a horrible kit, but if you look at it more It is a nice kit still. It's still a nice kit. Like, you can't say that it's not, because it is. It's beautiful. It's different, would you say? And it's actually, Fiorentina always, as I said, Serie A kits always come up with nice kits. And I think that's a really nice kit. So I'm going to put that in good. Yeah, I'll stick that in good. Moving on now to the Genoa one. The Genoa one on the right, well, on the left in this picture, it's kind of, what do you say, it has a design here, and I don't know what it's aimed at or anything, but it's cool. I tried to find it, couldn't really, so I just know that it's actually a nice kit, and they do come out with the same as Caligari, but it's still a nice kit, and I'm gonna go put that in decent as well. Moving on now to that's the goalkeeper's kit there. That's the goalkeeper's kit. Moving on to Hellas Verona with a brilliant kit. This is for the past 3 years now, they've been doing brilliant kits, and this is one of them. This is a lovely kit, and I'm going to put that straight in GOAT. There's nothing else to say about it. Moving on. Same as Hellas Verona. Nothing to say about it. Brilliant kit with a lovely kit. One of Inter's best kits. Same with the Snake one. Quite nice. They went a wee bit gung-ho in this one. They went different, but it's still a nice enough kit. It's different. It's got different colours across it. I'm going to put this Inter kit straight in on GOAT. That's 3 blue kits in GOAT, but they're all nice kits. Moving on to Juventus. Now, Juventus this year, I was expecting a terrible kit. No offence, a terrible kit. The last 2 haven't been good. But this one's actually turned around. This one's very, very nice. It's the traditional black and white, and then you've got the bluish sponsor, which isn't that bad of a sponsor, but some people could find it out. And then they've got stars and a big star and kind of like a pentagon on the black representing them. So, and the Jeep sponsor as well, and Adidas. But I think this is a better step towards the nicer kits for Juventus. Stepping more. So I'm going to put that in good. No, not GOAT. Good. Get down there, Juventus. Now we're going on to Lazio. Lazio, plain kit, but it's still a nice kit. It's just still so nice. It's very plain. People could argue 1 sponsor, 1 badge, blue and white. Pretty simple, but they make it look nice, and they have lines. You can see lines coming down, so I'm going to put that in good as well. These kits are not going to go down above decent because they're all nice kits. Moving on to AC Milan. They've been off a heck of a start this season, and especially with Giroud scoring. And this kit is still the classic AC Milan kit, black and red, and it's a brilliant kit, and I'm going to put that in good as well. These kits aren't going to get any worse. Now moving on to, oh my god, a lot of kits from AC Milan this season. Napoli. Moving on to Napoli. Now that picture was not a good picture for that jersey, so I'll just get a different one here. Home kit 2021-22. That's it there. Dries Mertens. That's a nice kit there. The Napoli one. And you can see a wee bit, you can't see it fully. Let's see, there's the other side of the kit. Kind of, if you make this smaller maybe or something. There, you can see it there, a wee bit there. You can see it there. You can see it there. You can see it there. So you can see it there, as I said, multiple times. It's actually quite nice kit. I always rate the Napoli kit, so don't get mad at me because I'm going to put that back in at good as well. Put it in good and you will not suffer. Now, moving on to the Roma. We've got a lot of chat about Roma. Roma versus Sassuolo, whatever you want to say, was a brilliant game. Roma go 1-0 up. Then Berardi does a wonderful turn in the box, turns his man completely and lays it across the net, and Sassuolo score. And then, last minute of the game, El Shaarawy comes back to Roma this year. Was out on loan in China and all these places, comes back this year, gets the ball, bounces up a wee bit, strikes it, curls it in off the post and in. Brilliant goal. And Roma run way up to the fans. Do you know what Mourinho does? Runs around the full pitch up to the fans. Runs the length of the pitch up to the fans and celebrates. And a couple of his assistant coaches as well. And it was brilliant. But this kit is wild. I don't know if the picture doesn't help it, because it looks like a wild big kit in this picture compared to, let's say, that Napoli one or this AC Milan one, you know. So like this kit looks actually wild big. So I'm gonna put it in decent, because it's not going like last year had a nice kit. This away with kit's quite nice. The keeper's kits are quite nice. And moving on to another team, let's just say Zeus on the left. Yeah, this is my right on here on the jersey. On his right in the jersey, but in here it's left. And it is a nice enough kit. Salernitana, would you call them? Yeah, they came in to the Serie A, same as Empoli this year. And I was looking at their kits and they're all quite nice, with the lightning stripe up at the sides. And I'm going to put this kit in good or decent. We'll put it in good for now, but I might have to move it. But look at some of the other kits. That's a nice kit there. This is a lovely kit. I love that kit. And then they've got an Argentinian style one as well. So their kits is actually very, very nice. And moving on to the other S. Oh, what's this? Sampdoria. Brilliant kits every year. Well, it is the Serie A. Brilliant kits every year. And step right up and you go into good, because this kit is our GOAT. It flew up to GOAT. And yeah, I'm going to stick it up there. I think that's a very nice kit, and it probably is there in reason for that, because it is a very nice kit. It's just a classic Sampdoria kit. The stripes in the middle, kind of like this France kit, but like not like spread it out stripes. And they've always come up with good kits. Like there's one, that's a nice one there. That's a goalkeeper jersey. And moving on to another S. They weren't actually allowed to put out a green kit this year, but this is within the lines, because Sassuolo, because of the kits and all, they didn't want to mix up the grass, the pitch and the kits. So if they added in more like black than green and darker shade green, not as colour as the pitch, they were allowed to get away with it. I didn't actually know they were allowed to get away with it, but they did, and this is still a nice kit. So I'm going to put this straight in good. Moving on to the next one is Spezia. Another team that came up last year though, and these kits, there's a black one there. Their black one used to be their home one, and I have a kit in of Spezia, and this is a nice kit with the white, and it goes straight into good. So I think it's a very nice kit, and you can't say much about it here. The white, the black stripes down the side, the Italian, would you say, badge here, and then kind of like a cup trophy, 1944, and then a chair base at the top, and then black and white. It's just a brilliant bond of colours, and I think that deserves to go into good. Moving on to, there's some of its other kits, goalkeeper kit and all. Torino's kit is more plain. The Suzuki badge is wild big and brought up. Maybe if they dropped it down a wee bit. A lot of sponsors. You've got the Beretta, Joma, Suzuki, another one on the sleeve, and the Torino badge. And then in the back beside the Torino badge, you can kind of see some badges of the horse in a square of the horse, and then dots. And I actually thought this was a horrible kit, but I'm going to put this in decent. I was going to put it in decent anyways, but like, it's still good, and it is a nice kit, to be fair. Moving on now to Indonesia. The Dacia sponsor is a different colour, quite nice. Then you've got the black and white, which is a brilliant colour to blend with. Black and white, one of the best colours you can blend with. And it is another nice kit. There's a lot of kits with black something in their kits, but if you have black and white, you've got Juventus, you've got Spezia, black stripes, you've got Milan as well also. So this kit is actually a good kit and it's a nice kit. So I'm gonna put it straight in here where it belongs, in a good kit. And moving on to the last team that was on this kit, and that the last team that was promoted in the Serie A this season is Venezia. When I saw this kit, I was like, wow, this is a brilliant kit. My dad showed it to me and was like, what do you think of this kit? And I was like, who is it? And he was like, it's the new Serie A team. I was like, oh yeah. And this kit's class. It's just unbelievable. I love it. They've got a couple of other kits, but the black and gold, and you must be thinking, what kind of flag is that in the middle? That's the traditional Venice flag that they had. Looked it up and everything. I was like, what's that flag? Looked at the kit and then figured it out that it was the traditional Venice flag. And then they've got the stars down here and the Kappa down the sides. They've got Kappa badge here. What you would say, nation, region, country, whatever. It's not really country, but you know what I mean. And then you've got Venezia, and then Venezia then, and then all the stars. And I love this kit, and I'm gonna put it in straight in GOAT. And yeah, that's my thing completed. Hopefully you enjoyed it, because I definitely enjoyed doing this again. And I'm definitely gonna have to come back with more shows now over the next upcoming days, weeks, especially Premier League. Champions League starts in 2 days time, or one day's time, would you say? Champions League, yeah, starts 15th. And it starts tomorrow with Sevilla versus RB Salzburg, Young Boys versus Man United, Lille versus Wolfsburg, and Villarreal, Atalanta, Chelsea, Zenit, St. Petersburg, Malmo, Juventus, and I think that's all that's for that night. Oh no, and then you've got Barcelona, Bayern, and then Dynamo Kiev and Benfica. And then you've got Man City, I know, are playing RB Leipzig on the 15th, which is 2 days time. And then you've got Liverpool playing in 2 days time as well against Milan, which is another good game, and I can't wait to do that. So maybe prepare for a watch along on that night if I have nothing on, and I'm gonna do a watch along maybe on them 2 games, and I'm gonna be excited and can't wait to see it. So hopefully you enjoyed this, and I think that's gonna be it for today. So yeah, that's all I have to say, and goodbye.